Okay, welcome back. Here we are in another PropertyNut how to help video. This is how to do this particular task, which is manage listings. So here you go. We're going to start off by taking a look at the screen that's about the manage listings. We're already in the manage listings screen. There is a little show spot here where it shows all the different types of statuses of all of your possible listings and how they're going to be organized. So think of this area right here as a file cabinet, and inside the file cabinet are these folders. The folder here is active. We have a folder for unfinished, for pending, sold, rented, deactivated, and deleted. So for today, I'm going to work in my deactivated folder, and within my deactivated folder, I don't want to miss that I also all the time have this create listing button waiting here. I'm not going to do that part today or in this particular video, but I will do a video on just how to create a listing, just that one video. But as we go on down here and realize that inside each of these individual, I'm going to click on unfinished to kind of give you an idea that again I have demo ads, listing ads that are inside here. I'll scroll up and down. They're all unfinished. The statuses all say unfinished. And I'm going to go back to my deactivated. Sometimes the deactivated is a good one because that's a place where maybe I've taken something off the market. It's temporarily off market, or for whatever reason I've deactivated that ad. And of course unfinished is pretty common as well, because that's a place where you maybe started a listing ad but didn't finish it and you need to get it activated. So here's how all of these little features on the screen work. First of all, we have sortable columns from address to PropertyNut ID to MLS ID, price, created, status, views, and favorites. All of these column headings are sortable so that you can click on them and that will sort by high to low on PropertyNut ID, or address from high to low, alphabetically speaking. So at any rate, that's kind of a nice feature. You can look at any of the larger file folders and sort them so it's easy for you to find what you're looking for. The little icons on the far left here, let's start with those. This one is for editing the listing. If I click on that, it puts me into edit mode on this listing ad. This one allows me to preview this listing ad to be able to see how it looks as a finished product, a finished ad up on PropertyNut and all over the internet. And here also then there's a little button here to click on to print flyers so that I can go out and stuff that info box out at my sign. So that's a very handy little guy. Then we have the actual address of the listing ad, and that is also a link that if you click on it, it will take you into edit mode so that you can edit the property, just as does this particular link. This little icon, both of these do the same thing, put you into edit mode. And then again we have the PropertyNut ID, the MLS ID had I put it in, the price, the created date, and then the status. This drop down status allows me to move a listing ad from one folder to another folder. Now why, first of all, do I need to do that? Well, if I have a deactivated ad or a unfinished ad and I mark it either active or pending, either of those two are what allows the ad to be marketed and displayed on PropertyNut and all over the internet. If it's not either active or pending, it won't display anywhere, and it does not count against your plan. So if you have a 20 ad plan with PropertyNut, 20 active listings as part of your marketing with us, one of the things that we do is market those listings. That 20 ad package, each of the active listings either moves up or down based on whether it's an active or pending. That would subtract away from the number of actives you have available. If it's marked any other status, deleted, deactivated, unfinished, sold, or rented, it does not count against your marketing active ads. Okay? So that's one reason, of course, to be able to take them on and off of display and to change which listing ads are part of what you're paying for at any given time. The views over here, by clicking on the views, you can actually go in. That is a a number of times that the property has been viewed in full page mode. So we only track full page views at PropertyNut if a ad listing is viewed by someone in full page mode with your name, your phone number, your contact info, all the great amenities and features and photos of that property. That's worth counting, and we count those. Hits don't count. If the listing ad is brought up in a list of 400 other properties in a search result, everybody in that 400 just got a hit. We don't think that's worth reporting unless someone clicks on it and brings it up in full page mode. To actually view your reporting system, you can click on this little number and it'll take you into the reporting, which we'll do a whole another video just on that. Next is the favorited. No one has marked this particular property as a favorite, so of course it's 0. These little guys are real helpful to-do lists. They are part of your to-dos. If they are colorized, they have been done. If they have not been colorized, that means they have not been completed, like this listing has photos. If I did not have photos in this particular ad listing, it would not be colorized, and then it would say listing needs photos, as does this particular one that's grayed out and it's not colorized, saying listing needs a video. If you've got any video for this property on Mummy Street, you need to go out, get that video uploaded into PropertyNut. It's not a requirement, but it certainly makes the property more interesting to your potential viewer to see a video of it. Then over here, by the way, that's also where your virtual tour goes, right in there. So there's obviously no virtual tour and there's no video of the property. The next one over is showing that this property does have a description in the listing. The listing ad has a description. If it did not, it would not be colorized, and this would say listing needs a description. Same thing with the open house. This one already has an open house scheduled, and again, just letting you know that it does have open houses that have been scheduled in there. So again, clicking on any of these would take you into the specific task so that you could perform that task, update, edit, and so forth. So that is the managed listings, and I hope that that helped you with any of the questions that you had. Feel free to take a look at the other how-to help videos here on PropertyNut.com. Thank you.